Hello and welcome back to current times. I think the last two videos I posted were from previous travels, so welcome back to the future 2026. But yeah, I will just pick up where we left off, which from the Gold Coast we moved on to the Sunshine Coast hinterland. Staying on a beautiful property in the Sunshine Coast hinterland. We got some sheep, an alpaca. It's a beautiful property. So nice, so quiet, so peaceful. This dog has just been doing laps around the pens like a proper worker dog. So fixated. And there she is, our bus. So we are currently in the Sunshine Coast hinterland in a town called Biwa, just on like a family's farm, like a farm stay. It's about a 10-minute drive to Australia Zoo, Steve Irwin's zoo, the Irwin family zoo. We have been traveling, I don't know if I'd say it's slow or quick, because some days we only travel like an hour. Like slow with a baby, but it feels like we're only staying in one place one night at a time. We've only stayed 2 nights at Crescent Head, like at the very beginning. There's dog doing laps. But I think we're kind of just chasing the warmer weather. It's been quite cold, especially at night and in the mornings. I'm looking forward to slowing down a bit and staying more than one night in places so I can actually catch my breath. The battery is draining quick. Coffee is needed this morning. Got a new driver in town. Yeah. Go on, get us out. I hope we're not bogged with all this rain. It flooded here again. I think it's coming from the... what's that called? Flooded again. We sealed these windows, but obviously not here. And it rained all night, so I can't wait to get on the boat again. Woo. So pretty around here. I filmed much yesterday. We went to Australia Zoo, which was really nice. I went there once before as a kid when Steve Irwin was still alive, and he actually did the croc show, the famous croc show at the Crocoseum there. So I don't really remember much because I would have been really young. I don't remember what year. We luckily had Terry and Bindi Irwin come out and do the croc show, which was awesome to see them. So we just spent the whole day at Australia Zoo. And we stayed at like a, I don't know what to call them, because we didn't really stay in these in our trip in 2022, like farm stays. But yeah, last time in the bus, Josh and I just free camped a lot. So we've been staying in a lot more caravan parks because of the baby, a lot of washing, need the power. So it's been a very different experience. But I don't think it's very stealthy when you have a crying baby coming from the bus. So the farm stay / staying in someone's backyard that we stayed in last night was just 5 minutes out of Yamundi. So we've come to Yamundi town this morning. It's home to the famous Yamundi markets. Unfortunately, they were on yesterday and not today. We didn't time it well. But I wanted to come and check out the town anyway because I'm really loving this area, the Sunshine Coast hinterland. And it's such a pretty little like country town. But we're gonna go get a coffee from Yamundi Coffee Roasters and check out the town before we head on 2-hour drive to Hervey Bay and just stay 2 nights and just take it a bit slower, which is what we've wanted, and hopefully the rain doesn't follow us. Let's go get a coffee. Money. bad, isn't it? Nice little spot in Hervey Bay. We have made it to Hervey Bay, and as you can see, I had to rip off the jumper. It's 21 degrees and sunny here, light breeze, bloody beautiful if you ask me. Finally, we're getting to the warmer weather, and now we can slow down a bit and enjoy it. We've got a nice little setup here. We've put our awning out, but we basically put on the exact same awning because that's just what the brackets fit, and it was just the easiest. Although when our last one ripped off, I literally said probably 5 times, I'm never buying a Fiamma awning again. And here we are, we have another one, but it's all right. We've secured it there and there. I don't know. It's not that windy. We just got to buy this nice little tropical bush setting. We're gonna eat some lunch. Josh has taken Elijah to. The thing I like about these caravan parks, they have all the kids' playgrounds and stuff, so we can tag team because he just wants to run everywhere. I've met all the neighbours on, you know, in the span of 5 minutes. So yeah, we tag team. Josh takes him to the bouncy or the playground. I eat, and then we swap. It's just how it is. And then we're gonna go to the beach. Anyway, let's eat. I'm bloody starving. The best thing living in a bus, travelling in a bus, that you can have is leftovers for lunch or dinner. It's just basically like a coleslaw salad, some beans and mushies, some tacos, some mayo. Yum. It's that time of day. Oh no, I think they're melted. Hold on. Oh my god, the relief. Look how filthy that is. I swear we cleaned it like 2 days ago. Anyway, thank god these aren't bloody melted. This is our baby gate. An acupressure mat. Are you stepping on the acupressure mat? Just as I'm about to say it works. And that you don't step on it. And that you don't go outside or down the steps. Usually we have it this way. Oh, so that you don't go up there and trip on the step and start driving the bus away. But yeah, so usually we have it this way. And it seems to do the trick. So this is the reality of living in a bus / small space with a baby. This is all washing I'm gonna go do now. While it's overcut. Oh, dirty nappy, love that. I don't even know if I should share this. It's just the reality, isn't it? The cons of living in a small space, it gets dirty so quickly, but that's also the pro. You can clean it quickly. So let's sort this out, shall we? It's clean enough. Just a quick, very quick cleaning. Furiously cleaning. All the boys are out. My new motto, especially with a baby, especially in a bus, is just as good enough. Just a quick tidy. Definitely not as aesthetic as the first time we were in the bus. Worked for a little while before he figured he can just move it. And now there's nothing stopping you from just... I need a truck, that's why. Alright. Good morning, it is a new day. We left Hervey Bay this morning. It was raining lots, so kind of glad it wasn't raining when we were there. We are definitely chasing the sun here in Queensland. So we left Hervey Bay and we've only driven like an hour and a half to just past Bundaberg, a place called Splitters Farm. I'll show you. This farm, as you can see. We've got a little spot here, unpowered. It's quite expensive. I swear it was like 80 plus, maybe even $85. But there's quite a few animals. You can go around, feed them anytime you want. horses, cows, goats, chickens, you name it. And Elijah's loving it. And I've got the kettle going while Josh is just taking Elijah for a little walk. I did try and walk, but last night when we were in Harvey Bay, we had like a picnic rug on the beach and had some fish and chips. Watching the sunset was really nice. However, I got bitten, I don't know what by, I think it might have been a green ant. One of the local guys said, because I said, is there like fire ants around here or something? And he said, no, it might have been a green ant, but I don't know if you can tell, like the difference, like it's all swollen. Sorry if you don't like feet, mine aren't particularly pretty. But it's all like swollen here, it's absolutely killing me. You can tell, right? Like it's so swollen. I can't put like much pressure on it. And running around after a toddler, tell you what, it's not for the weak. I'm like limping around like that after him everywhere. So I'm just gonna chill a minute. I've got the kettle on. We did put the awning out, even though we're only here one night. I don't see much point. And to be honest, we retract it back in at any sense of wind because we're just scarred from losing our last one. But yeah, it's actually a really nice spot. I'll quickly show you. Like it's just a massive field. Oh, there's all powered sites over there. And then yeah, you've just got the unpowered grassy sites here. Like a really large plot of land. Pretty cute little spot just out of Bundaberg. I don't really like staying in the main towns, but we did a big Coles shop. A big woolly shop before we come here. Teething, if you know, you know. Yeah, to fill the fridge. Packed to the rafters. Having pasta possibly tonight, I guess. Yeah, absolutely packed to the brim. Tomorrow the plan is to stay at a free camp. And then the day after that we're going to Yeppoon. I think it was just maybe too far to go to Yeppoon. I'm trying to break it up so that we're traveling like max 2.5 hours a day. Just with Elijah, it just gets too hard. I don't think we ever used this last time. It was broke, wasn't it?
No, we did use it.
I don't ever remember using that.
Yeah.
Quite handy now when we're outside. Watching Elijah run around. It's quite nice, this campsite, because there's no roads. We left Splitters Farm this morning. We ended up extending another night just because Elijah liked the animals so much, and it was a really nice open kind of like grass area for him to just run around, so he could actually just sit down for a minute because we could see everywhere that he was running. And he also made a little friend. We thought we'd extend. I only originally booked there one night because it was $87, unpowered, no water and nothing. Oh, actually, sorry, no, there were showers there, nice showers, and they actually had a little baby bath. I've never seen that in a campground before. I'll include a little clip. And we are going to stay in a free camp tonight at Banaraby Creek. It was about an hour and 50 minutes up the road. We've just come inland of that, inland of the campground, to a place called Tannum Sands. It's just on the coast here. A really beautiful beach. I've just ducked back to the bus to get some swimmers for Elijah and Josh so that they can dip in the little inlet there. We now have to be careful of crocs. I think the risk is still pretty low here than further up north, but it is still a risk. I need to get out of this bus, it is so hot. It's got a really nice tropical chill vibe, considering it's a small, I don't even know if it's a small town actually, but it's quite busy for a weekday. I mean, it is school holidays. It's so pretty. Australian summer up north. Apparently they don't have it. Everyone's just out in the water. Boiling, I'd say it's like 24 degrees. Little man's having fun. So I was just thinking, this beach is really nice. I can't imagine there being saltwater crocs here, even though how nice a beach is doesn't dictate if there's crocs or not. But Supposedly the Boyne River, which is just like bordering this little town, is the southernmost point that saltwater crocs have been found to inhabit. And actually last year there was just a pair of saltwater crocs just on this beach, on the sand. Imagine a pair of saltwater crocs on your morning beach walk. I wouldn't like to encounter that. Say hello.
Hello.
No, in your normal accent.
Hello.
When I first met Josh, I thought he was just some... I should just fell over. I thought he was some Australian because he had no shirt on. He had his hat backwards. We're on the coast of Cambodia, on a little island off the coast of Cambodia. Karong Somlom, I think that's how you say it, the little island. That's where we met 10 years ago now. And I thought he was some Aussie backpacker like me. And I was like, oh God, another Aussie backpacker. But he ended up being Welsh, a Welshman. Good morning. We stayed in a free camp last night near the Boyne River, which I was talking about yesterday. And I mean, it's nothing too special. Elijah actually has gone now. You can probably see from here. Elijah's just gone with Josh to feed the cows. This even though it's like a free rest area. Hold on, let me try without filming so many people. It's a free rest area here, but there's like a gentleman that has like 10 acres of private property just behind it, I guess. We met him yesterday. He's really lovely and said, in the morning I'll come get you and we'll feed the cows. So Elijah is just such a, I mean, I don't know if all kids are like this, but he just loves animals, loves nature, like just in his element when he's just around nature. But yeah, today we're going to head to Yeppoon. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Otherwise anyway. But we're going to probably stop in at Rockhampton, maybe get some breakfast. We need to go to the post office and post something off. And then we're going to make our way to Yeppoon. I think, so from here it's about an hour and 20 minutes to Rockhampton, and then about 40 minutes to Yeppoon. And we're staying at a caravan park, and they have, last time we were in Yeppoon, they had this like public pool, but it's like an infinity pool. It's actually really, really cool. They call it the Yeppoon Lagoon, and we're probably going to spend a lot of the time there because it is 24 degrees and sunny today in Yeppoon. Like, it does not feel like winter at all now that we're kind of heading towards the Tropic of Capricorn. And I believe the Tropic of Capricorn actually runs through just below Rockhampton, so we're starting to really feel the temperature shift. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I don't know how the bus gets like this after one night, and it just is what it is. Just we have to do a rapid clean. I thought we'd be heading off early. It's already 8:15. But Elijah's got to feed the cows. And I gotta clean the bus. I would go outside, but I'm in my pajamas. So that's the best footage you'll get from that. We've just come down to the Botanical Zoo in Rockhampton. You can tell we're in the tropics now. We had brekkie. That brekkie was really nice, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised by Rockhampton. I don't remember if we stayed or visited last time in the bus, but it's actually a really nice town. We're going to head off now and head to Yeppoon. Didn't end up filming too much from Yeppoon. We ended up extending another night there, which has become a bit of a trend for us. We just needed to do some laundry, clean the bus, just one of those chore days, and We also spent some time, as I mentioned, at the Yeppoon Lagoon there, the public pool. We just had really nice weather while we were there, so we thought, why not? And the weather didn't look too great for the next week ahead, so we just made the most of it. Yeppoon just has like a really chill vibe, just like on the promenade there, just a nice beach. On the Sunday morning, we woke up and went to the markets there, which was really nice, the fig tree markets. Before we headed off, we stayed at a rest stop that night. We could not go much further. I think it was called St. Lawrence Rest Area. Elijah was just not having it, so we stopped there for the night. For the next day, we made our way to Mackay. When we got to Mackay, we got absolutely battered with rain. We got pretty stir crazy there for a minute because we couldn't leave the bus. Obviously, if it's just like lightly raining, we just take Elijah out in gumboots and a rain jacket and etc. But no, it was like absolutely bucketing. So we're all going a bit cuckoo in the bus. So I didn't really film too much towards the end there, as you can imagine. What am I going to film? Us all losing our minds. I apologize if this vlog has been a little bit chaotic. I apologize if this vlog has been a little bit chaotic. If that's how it comes across, it's because that's how it is. It's, as I've mentioned before, it's a very different experience this time around, now with a baby, a very, very active baby. I just pick up the camera when I can. I don't think there's been any nice smooth transitions from one place to the next. So I hope you'll bear with me as I get into the flow of it and I get into the groove. So yes, thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this chaotic video. I don't even know if it was chaotic, but to me it seems chaotic because that's how it's felt for me. But we are now heading further up the coast, so I will see you in the next video.